Hello and hi, welcome back with me, Ayuni Natasha binti Azri in the Biomarine Bulletin. So today our topic is about mangrove. So what is mangrove? Mangrove is plants that live at the brackish and saline water. So normally mangrove can be found at the subtropical and tropical regions. So mangrove also more abundant at the estuary and marine shorelines. As we all know, Indonesia was the first place of the largest mangrove forest, followed by Brazil at the second place and Malaysia at the third place with 586,036 hectares. In Malaysia, we can find mangrove forests at the Laut Matang Perak, Pantai Kuala Selangor, Muara Sungai Labuk Sunggut Sabah and Pantai Samarahan Sudong Sarawak. In the Malaysia, 57% of mangrove forest was covered at the Sabah, continue with 26% at the Sarawak and 70% at the Peninsula Malaysia. The fauna that can be found at the mangrove forest is crocodiles, crabs, monkeys, birds, snakes, and mussels. The flora that we can find in mangrove is mangrove plum, mangrove apples, and hibiscus. So what types of adaptations of mangrove plants that can tolerate the saline and brackish water? Mangrove plants can adapt the low oxygens, limiting salt intakes, limiting water loss, nutrients uptakes, and increased survival of offspring.
Hello and hi everyone. So meet with me Nurul Jamia binti Jaafar, a reporter from Marine Bio Bulletins. So yeah, just now we already discussed about the Matang mangrove forest, right? So from what I know, in Malaysia we do have a largest mangrove forest which located in state of Perak, which is called Matang mangrove forest. But unluckily, we are so sad to hear that the populations of mangrove forest has been declined because of few threats that bring damage to the mangrove forest. So, to discuss more details about this, here are Mr. Shafiq, which is Director of Matang Mangrove Forestry, and Mr. Ikram, Assistant Director of Matang Mangrove Forestry, to give a clear information regarding this statement. Okay, so here we have Mr. Shafiq, which is Director of Matang Mangrove Forestry. So, I want to ask you, it is said that our mangrove populations is declining now due to some threats. So what's your opinion regarding this, and what's the threats that causing the declinations of the mangrove population?
Thank you, Jamia, for asking questions about mangrove. Me, I am Director of Matang Mangrove Forestry. Will answer this question. Based on this question, okay, in my opinion, the mangrove in Malaysia experience many threats that we can see. One of them is over exploitation by industrial of coal, for example. Okay, they will cut down the mangrove. They will obtain a high quality of coal from the mangrove tree. From there, they will not only use in Malaysia but will also export to overseas to obtain profits for their benefits. Okay, next, the other threats that affected the mangrove that we can see in Malaysia is the level of water at the sea rise. the water which become higher from day to day will make the pneumatophore, which is the roots for the most mangrove, will be drowned in the water, causing the mangrove not to obtain oxygen from the atmosphere for their roots. Hence, they will die. Okay, but not only that, the level of sea rise will also affect the zonation of species at the area.
Okay, Mr. Shafi. If these threats continuously happen, is it can bring any effects to us as a human community?
What a good question. Okay, we can see if the mangrove area is being destroyed, it will affect the most thing is fish industry, because the mangrove serve as nursery ground for the fish at the sea. The fish will move to the mangrove area to breed and to produce their young, which they will grow from the juvenile stage until the adult stage. Only they will go to the open sea for their entire life at adult stage.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Shafi, for your long explanations regarding the effects and threats towards the mangrove ecosystem.
Okay, thank you for asking.
Now we move to Mr. Ikram Zuraini, which is Assistant Director of Matang Mangrove Forestry. So, I would like to ask you, what's the action that has been taken by Matang Mangrove Forestry in order to overcome the declinations of mangrove populations? Or in other words, what's the actions that you take to make a conservation of Matang Mangrove?
Thanks, Jamia. It's a very good question. So, one of the way we try to conserve the mangrove, we have made a nursery for our mangrove. So, then one of the way we try to collaborate with university. So, such as this program, Eco Edu 2018. So, it's been run for about 7 months until now and still going on. So with the collaboration with WWF, UMT, Activate and the CEC, which is Pusaka Swawanan dan Kerjaya. So what we do is we collect the mangrove propagule from secure wetland. Then we try to make such as a replanting but in a poly bag. And then with a ratio of soil from peat soil and some other soil, then we put the propagule for about 1/3 of the poly bag. So if you want to see more about this, we can go, let's get in. We move into the nursery of our mangrove.
Okay, here are our nursery ground that is being made by student of marine biology. Let's have a look.
As you can see, this is one of species that we get from the secure wetland, which is the most collected, the most common in the secure wetland. So let's get closer. So this one is Rhizophora apiculata, which is the most common in secure wetland. Yeah, this is about, we have been planting about 2 or 3 months because the height is not so tall. Okay, let's have a look with this. This Rhizophora apiculata almost 6 to 7 months years old. So we can see the height is quite different with the one which is 2 or 3 months years old. And then how to take care of this propagule? We need to water it twice a day, early in the morning and late in the afternoon. When it is raining, so no need to water it. Yeah, just they can stay alive with the moist condition. So they also prefer the condition of soil like this one. This kind of watery, moist, and then we know that the soil in mangrove is rich in nutrients. So if we want to try to make the nursery ground, the nursery of mangrove, we need to try to recreate the condition just like at the in mangrove. So the another one that I want to show you Jamia. Let's remove to another section of trees. So we got the Bulguera gymnorrhiza. That one.
That one.
Yeah, that one. That one is
This one.
this one. Bulguera gymnorrhiza is considered rare because from all of the propagule we collected, almost 200 to 300 propagule, only 1 or 2 Bulguera gymnorrhiza. And then the rate of survivability of the Bulguera also is the least among from other species such as Rhizophora, Nipa and Cereops.
Okay, now I know there is such thing like this, which is actions that your agency have done, which is you do the replanting for the mangrove in order to conserve the mangrove, right?
Yes.
So I would like to ask you, until when we need to place the propagule here, and when we are going to transfer it to the natural habitat?
Okay, that's also a good question, Jamia. Okay, so we take care of this propagule until they are able to not to depend with many parameters such as sunlight.
Okay, from what we have discussed before, I have learned lots of things about mangrove, which is threats, effects, and also the way to conserve the mangrove. So one thing that they do in order to conserve the mangrove ecosystem, which is do replanting of the mangrove, which is there. And also apart from that, they also do the awareness, which is campaign awareness that done by the NGO agencies. And then they also do the campaigns, which is approach to the children at school, which is called Ocean Hope. In that campaigns, they approach the school children in order to encourage them to take care about the environment. So I think these kinds of activities and actions are good in order to produce or to encourage people to take care about our environment.
What can we conclude for the discussion by Mr. Shafin and Mr. Zuraini is mangrove fulfill many necessary functions from the productive, protective and social points of view. Yet, increased population pressures in coastal area to other users. Thus, better information is needed on both extent and the condition of mangrove as an aid to policy and decision making for the conservation management and sustainable use of the world's remaining mangrove ecosystem. The health of mangrove and all of the related marine and terrestrial ecosystem depends on their effective conservation and sustainable management. That's all. Thank you.